A very good evening to everyone. Welcome to the valedictory ceremony of the 4th Surana and Ramaiah College of Law National Tort Law Moot Court Competition 2022. To begin the valedictory ceremony, I invite Nikhil, who is the convener of the Moot Court Committee of Ramaiah College of Law, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Sanjana. A very warm good evening to all the dignitaries present for the valedictory function of the 4th Surana and Ramaiah College of Law National Tort Law Moot Court Competition and Judgment Writing Competition 2021-22. I, on behalf of the organizing committee, welcome our honorable judges, Honorable Justice Shri Bhakta Vatsala, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, Honorable Justice Shri John Michael Dikuna, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, and Honorable Justice Shri B.A. Patil, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka. I also welcome Shri B.S. Ramprasad, Chief Executive, Gokula Education Foundation, Engineering and General Science, Mr. G. Ramachandra, Chief of Finance, Gokula Education Foundation, Engineering and General Science, Professor Dr. Rose Verghese, Director Academics, Ramaiah College of Law, Dr. Om Prakash, Principal, Ramaiah College of Law, Mr. Preetham Surana, Head of Surana and Surana International Attorneys, staff of Ramaiah College of Law, and participants. Ramaiah College of Law and Surana International Attorneys have been collaborating to conduct National Moot Court Competition and Judgment Writing Competitions for the last 4 years since 2018. We have witnessed enthusiastic participation of teams from across the country in all competitions, even for the 3rd edition of the competition conducted virtually during the pandemic in 2020. With this, I would like to introduce our honorable judges. Firstly, Honorable Justice Dr. Bhakta Vatsala. Justice Bhakta Vatsala, a constitutional law luminary, did his graduation in law from SJR College, Bangalore, and subsequently master degree in law from University Law College, Nagpur. He was awarded PhD by the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore in 2006. He practiced before the Subordinate Court in Bangalore and the High Court of Karnataka. He was recruited to higher judicial service in 1988 and served as district and sessions judge. The government of Karnataka appointed him as one-man commission to inquire into the lockup death at Brahmpur police station and police firing in Gulbarga in January 1990. He also served as law secretary to the government of Karnataka. He later was appointed as an additional judge of Karnataka High Court on April 18, 2002, and as a permanent judge on July 17, 2004. He retired in 2014 after delivering justice for a decade. Now I welcome and introduce Honorable Justice Mr. John Michael Dicuna. He was appointed as additional judge of Karnataka High Court in November 2016. Justice Dicuna has disposed of 216 criminal cases within a short duration as special judge. On the day of his farewell, he paraphrased a verse of the Bible and said, "The day of retirement is better than the day of swearing in as judge." And this statement highlights his high level of integrity and independence. He recently retired as the judge of Karnataka High Court in 2001 after serving the society without fear or favor. Now I introduce and welcome Honorable Justice Shri B.A. Patil. Justice Patil obtained his law degree from the University Law College, Dharwad. He enrolled as an advocate in 1983 and practiced at Dharwad. He obtained an LLM degree with first rank and a gold medal. He was selected as district and sessions judge in the year 2002. Subsequently, he was appointed as additional judge of High Court of Karnataka on 14th November 2016. He was honored with Aryabhatta Award by the Aryabhatta Sanskriti Samsthe. He also assisted the Committee on Reforms of Criminal Justice System. He was appointed as a one-man commission formed by the state government to probe the events leading to the death of 24 COVID patients at Chamrajnagar District Hospital. Among us, we also have the august presence of Shri B.S. Ramprasad, Chief Executive, Gokula Education Foundation, Engineering and General Science, who after spending decades in civil services, serving the country from the government, is now working towards the noble cause of higher education. With him, we also have the gracious presence of Mr. G. Ramchandra, Chief of Finance, Gokula Education Foundation, Engineering and General Science. Last but not the least, I welcome Professor Dr. Rose Verghese. Professor Verghese began her professional career in 1976 as an advocate and later joined academia in 1985. She was part of the founding faculty members of National Law School, Bangalore. After holding various positions in prestigious universities across the country, she was then the Vice Chancellor of National University of Advanced Legal Studies, Kochi. She is now with Ramaiah as Director Academics to help the college strive towards its vision of excellence in interdisciplinary legal education. With this, I again welcome all dignitaries, guests, and participants to the valedictory function of the 4th Surana and Ramaiah College of Law National Tort Law Moot Court Competition and Judgment Writing Competition 21-22.
Thank you, Nikhil. I now invite Dr. Om Prakash, Principal of Ramaiah College of Law, to address the gathering.
Good evening to one and all present for the valedictory session of the 4th Surana and Ramaiah National Tort Law Moot Court Competition and Judgment Writing Competition. I am very happy that 24 teams across the nation participated from various prestigious law institutions. Moot courts play a very important role in imbibing the skills required for advocacy to be successful as a legal practitioner. The course being a professional one, I urge all the future advocates to remember profession is a service and it should be a pro bono work which should be part and parcel of one's life. During the inaugural session, I told some of the important key points which I quoted from the speech delivered by senior advocate Shri Kapil Sibal. Sir has pointed out that the art of advocacy involves persuasion, powers of persuasion which requires logic, emotions, which are part and parcel of an advocate. Remember, whether it is a moot court or a real court of law, The questions posed by judges will be based on how you put up the case and argue the case before the bench. The only shortcut to win a case in a moot court or in a real court is to be better prepared than your opponent and how to persuade, convince the judge hearing your case. Knowing your brief plays a very vital role to importantly to win the advocates when you are arguing before the court of law, the mindset of the judge. Therefore, you should know your brief very well. Always, one should try to know that respecting your opponent lawyer and the judge, whether it is a moot court or a real court of law, your conduct also determines the outcome of a case as well. With these few comments, I welcome the dignitaries present. Nikhil has already welcomed every one of us. We are privileged and honored to have Honorable Justice Shri Bhaktavatsala Sir, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, and our former esteemed Governing Council member, Ramaiah College of Law. Sir, I welcome you to this valedictory session. We are privileged and honored to have Honorable Justice Shri John Michael Kunha, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka. Sir, I welcome you to this valedictory session. Honorable Justice Shri B.A. Patil, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, he is with us again for the Surana Moot. We are privileged by his presence. Sir, I welcome you, sir. Shri Preetham Surana, yet Surana and Surana International Attorneys, is also with us. I appreciate Surana and Surana for their commitment in imbibing the art of advocacy skills in law students by organizing moot court competitions across the country in various law institutions. I welcome you, sir. Professor Dr. Rose Varghese, Director Academics, is always with us and guides us in all our programs. Ma'am, I welcome you too. I should congratulate, as head of the institution, all my moot court coordinators, faculty members who have coordinated the event in a very successful way to come to this flag end of today's event. I congratulate all of them. Not but the least, I should also congratulate my student coordinators, my Federation of Mooters, Ramaiah College of Law, and my alumni team, who are always in the strength as a successful in completion of all our events. I welcome one and all. Our beloved Chief Executive, Shri B.S. Ramprasad, and our beloved Chief of Finance, Shri G. Ramachandra Sir, always at the backbone of all our activities. I take this opportunity to extend my warm welcome to them as well. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Professor Dr. Rose Varghese, ma'am, to address the gathering.
Honorable Judges Sri Bhaktavatsala, Honorable Justice Dr. Michael Dekuna, Justice B.A. Patil, Mr. Preetham Surana, our beloved CE and CF, our principal, faculty coordinators, student coordinators, office staff, and above all, participants who made this program a success, and all our office staff who have been extending support. Just with the few seconds that I have, or 5 minutes that I have, let me quickly, before commenting on this moot, take this opportunity to give you an important observation which I've always felt about moots and moot courts. While I was a Vice Chancellor of the National Law School, Kochi, I did tell this in a forum where Bar Council members were present, UGC members were present, that I'm drawing an analogy from the medical course. The 5-year law course has got 5 years of classes, MBBS course, and 1 year compulsory house surgency. I firmly believe that this 5-year law course needs a slight change. This is not the forum to talk about it, but I'm sure that this will go, you will take this to your institution heads so that when I moot this problem, I will get the support. That a 5-year law course could be 4.5 years, or I would even say 4 years of theoretical study and 1 year exclusively for practical training. If students after a 5-year law course, I did a 3-year law course, But after spending 5 years in a law school, when they move out into the courts, if they are unable to set up independent practice, if they lack the knowledge or the practical aspects of the profession, then we should blame our course, the inadequacy of the 5-year course. Therefore, we should provide 1 year for practical knowledge. How we go about it is something we can discuss at another forum. Well, that's about getting practical knowledge in the subject. But the moot court is one of the best ways where students learn the art of advocacy, where they get a practical exposure. They get an exposure to what happens in the courts. They know the practical aspects of the profession. They will learn how to be precise in stating facts, especially in a moot court when you're told you have 20 minutes to speak. A real case may take days or months, but when you are asked to speak in 20 minutes, how do you be precise with your facts, with the issues which you have to place before the court, the arguments? How do you present your arguments in a logical manner? How do you go on to convince the court about precedents and that these precedents are binding on the case at hand? So they learn a lot about advocacy skills, and they also learn how to argue but not to be cantankerous. So I think this is one of the best modes of teaching students how to be ready with their practical aspects of the subject of their profession. Now, theoretical knowledge. In the first 4 years, teachers, I think teachers in a law school should be highly committed. They have to bring students, make them thorough with the theoretical part of the study. Like, for example, today, I think it was at the quarterfinals, I was online for almost all the rounds. For the quarterfinals, one judge asked a student, but negligence, where's the law for it? What law are you going to draw us to? And so he wanted the student to talk about tortious liability. And then he asked the student, but do we have a tort act? Do we have an Indian tort act? Then where do we take the law from? He wanted the students to come out with the answer that we got it from the common law. But when his opponent spoke about common law, the judge asked him, what is common law? What do you mean by common law? Are we in India bound by common law? And so, these factors, the basis of certain subjects is what the teachers should teach students throughout the 5-year law course. The basics of each subject. We're not just talking tort law, any subject, they should know the basis of the subject. So you take 4.5 years to cover this, but give the students full 6 months for practical knowledge. This is my opinion, and I will be writing to the Bar Council about it. I'm not too optimistic, but I hope I will get supporters for this viewpoint. If students don't know the practical aspects of the subject, then they would fail in performing their duties in the profession. Now, about today's moot court, I don't know how to thank Surana and Surana, the international attorneys. While I was 22 years in Delhi, almost every year there was a moot court, even in our institution, where it was in collaboration with Surana and Surana. While I was Vice Chancellor at Newell's, it was a 4-year tenure. All the 4 years, we had Surana and Surana with us. And it's not only moot courts. This is what I would like to tell all of you, that it's not that they host only moot courts, they host mock trials, which I did also in Delhi with my students. Mock trials and mock advocacy, what do you call it? Trial advocacy, which is also a very important aspect. For criminal law students, I tell my criminal law students, I took them to Tihar jail. I took them to a mock trial in the classroom. I make them do moot courts in my class. I've never given them the facts of Virsa Singh and the issues myself. I've asked them to argue, to understand murder and culpable homicide. I've made my students argue this case in the classroom. So I would like to tell participants who are present, first of all, go for a moot in your own institution and then go outside to a national moot court. This is my suggestion to all participants who are here. Well, I take this opportunity to thank Surana and Surana team, and of course, Mr. Preetham Surana and his team, to thank you and to really congratulate you for the commendable work you are doing. And I think I will give you a letter in writing to this effect, because what they are doing is really commendable. Well, it's not a thank you session, but I'll fail in my duty if I don't make a mention of the faculty coordinators and the student coordinators who have been working so hard in this moot court. They were working meticulously, looking at every aspect of the program. I should actually mention my faculty coordinators, Asta, Somalata, Akila, and Atulya, exactly, Rosie, Atulya, Joseph. All of them have been working so hard, but certainly because of the vibrant student support also. We had student coordinators, and I must tell this team here today that they have their exams starting day after tomorrow. The semester exams have been announced, but yet they have all been here, and I think the Almighty will help them to do the exams well. And they are bright students with tonight's study, and tomorrow they will study for the exams. I'm sure about it. I'm very optimistic about my students. We have good students here. Well, have I left out? Yes, our office staff and all, in fact, the entire office staff have been in the preparation stage. I cannot forget my dynamic principal, Mr. Om Prakash. He and I discuss everything, and we do things together as a team. But last and not the least, all 24 teams. If you are asking me to announce the winners, I would say 24 teams have won. Because whoever dared to, and whoever has represented the institution to come here, you are a winner. Because you were representing your institution, where there are thousands of students studying. So there again, itself, you're winners. But you know a competition. By 1 or 2 marks, there'll be some difference somewhere. Only one will be announced as a winner. But I congratulate and thank all 24 teams. If you're young students who are only in the second year or third year, please do come every year. We will be having a national moot court every year. I take the opportunity now itself to welcome your institutions to the next moot court. And thank you, Surana and Surana team again. But more than anybody, the greatest support for us was our CE and CF, our chief executive and our chief finance officer, who have been our director, who have been extending all support for all our programs. Thank you. Sorry if I've taken more time, like some of the mooters might have asked for extension. Thank you, your lordships, for giving me some more time. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your enlightening words.
Did I take more time?
I now invite Honorable Justice Sri Bhakta Vatsala to deliver the valedictory address.
Good evening, everybody. My brother Justice Michael Kunna, John Michael Kunna, another brother Justice B.A. Patil, Professor Dr. Rose Varghese, Director of Academics, Ramaiah Law College, Mr. Ram Prasad, IAS, CEO, Mr. Ramachandra, Financial Officer, Dr. Om Prakash, Principal of the Law College, faculty members, Preetham Surana, Surana and Surana International Attorneys, faculty coordinator for the moot court, student coordinators, the moot court, participants, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure this evening I'm with you. We have seen how the students, the final students, how they addressed arguments. Really, both the teams did very well. And I congratulate the winners. We are yet to be announced. I was told that there were 24 teams. See, participation is most important. Winning or losing is not the important. See, this is why this moot court is being organized is for the reason is that you are given academic knowledge in law. The practical knowledge of going and conducting a case before the court is a practical one. So theoretical and practical knowledge is being given to the students, law students, so that the moment when they come out of the college, they should be in a position to stand before the court judge and argue his case. What is required for a lawyer is he should be thorough with the knowledge of the law, particularly the case which he is dealing with. And apart from that, the communication skill is most important. Then the advocate also should develop the memory skill. Retention, a power of retention is most important because memory is most important for advocacy, even for a judge. Only the judges, they're very successful becoming judges only because of the memory power and their knowledge, so that these students, participants gain this practical knowledge of facing the court after they come out of the college. So it is not just a thing like that, their moot court is being organized for any purpose of, no, that is for the sake of conducting moot court. There is some reality in that, because those days we were there was not much moot court, but there was a competition. Competitions were there organized on a topic and all. Now it is necessary that the Bar Council of India has prescribed the moot court, that is a moot court organization, and the moot courts all have been made in every law college. And because you know that law colleges are there in India, but there are so many law colleges without infrastructure. Recently, I was told that the Bar Council of India is going to reorganize the committee for inspection, and the chairman of the committee will be a retired judge of the High Court. So this, so that to rule out that the colleges which without infrastructures should not run the law college. In the particularly our MS Ramaiah College, Law College, in the entire institution, for every education which is imparted here, is taking all care and caution to see that the students are given better education, better input, better infrastructure. In that way, our MS Ramaiah Law College is doing very well with the team of Dr. Rose Varghese and Dr. Om Prakash and excellent faculty members, and the students are also doing very well and make use of the facilities and the faculty members' acumen. Now, one thing I want to refer about Madam's Rose Varghese comment, that 1 year training for lawyer, for advocate who comes. This is not a 1 year, it requires at least 3 years practice in the bar to understand what is what. Medical practice and medical MBBS, after they complete the education, they come. They are also not going. They are going training under some doctors. So even in this profession, legal profession, it requires at least minimum 3 years for an advocate who enrolls there to become perfect. So 1 year training, Bar Council, you are proposing some recommendation to the Bar Council. That is not the thing. When they enter the profession, they learn anything. Even a doctor who comes from the medical college, he also learns something like that. It's a profession. A person can be successful within 1 year or 2 years, depending upon his skill and knowledge in when he was a student and when he was participating in the moot court. Depends upon the person's skill. So, however, on this occasion, in the valedictory address, I once again congratulate Pritam Surana, Surana and Surana International Attorneys and MS Ramaiah College for organizing this moot court competition. And the students really did well. It's very difficult for them to give less marks because everyone wants equal mark, but for the purpose of declaration of the results, we are bound to give some marks. I mean, the success person losing and winning is not the thing here. It is how you present the thing. We admire the manner in which the students presented. I wish the winning team and good luck all of you, and encourage the students to participate in the moot court competition when it is organized. I wish all the best to the college and the team of faculty members and the best. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. Good luck.
Thank you, Honorable Justice Sri Bhaktavatsala, for your wise words. I would now like to invite Mr. Preetham Surana, sir, Surana and Surana International Attorneys, to address the gathering and also to declare the results.
Thank you, Sanjana. Honorable Mr. Justice Bhaktavatsala, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka. Honorable Mr. Justice John Michael Puna, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka. Honorable Mr. Justice B.A. Patil, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka. Professor Dr. Rose Varghese, Director Academics, Ramaiah College of Law. Dr. Om Prakash, Principal, Ramaiah College of Law. Distinguished guests, academicians, faculty members, staff, moot court conveners, coordinators and committee members, students, and my dear participants. Nurturing academic excellence has been an integral part of Surana and Surana International Attorneys. For the past 2.5 decades, our foray into organizing moot court competitions in association with law schools across the country has yielded satisfying experience in helping improve research, writing, and argument skills of the participating students, besides sensitizing them in unsettled areas of law. Buoyed by the encouraging results, we expanded our activities into essay competitions in major areas of law and social sciences. Enthused by the overwhelming response, we then embarked upon judgment writing competitions. The idea was to have a clinical approach to the issues at hand with an analytical mind and acquire the clarity to some of the issues with a sense of just balance. In short, a comprehensive platform was created for the students to develop into a full-fledged legal professional. This landmark here, when we complete 25 years, would not have been possible without the continued support and participation of all stakeholders. And this milestone is an opportunity for us to convey our sincere gratitude to members of the bench, the bar, the academia, that is all our faculty members, researchers, scholars, our distinguished moot court advisory board, which has over the years have had about 50 members at various points in this journey, from our chief patron, Sri Fali S. Nariman, to distinguished senior advocates, councils, and members of the academia. We thank them for partnering us, guiding, and supporting us in our endeavor to provide students of law an opportunity to participate in the development of jurisprudence. Thank you for this opportunity to share this with you all. And now I will proceed to announce the results of the competition. starting with team prizes, which is the 4th best memorial. Here, I would request students and teams who are here to switch on the cameras and acknowledge so that you are able to receive and share this golden moment and cherish this. The 4th best memorial is shared by 3 teams this year, and the teams are TL6 from Praveen Gandhi College of Law, consisting of Somesh Pathak, Dhwani Shah, and Khushbu. The next team is TL8, JSS Law College, consisting of Amulya Prasad, Hemika Punama, Shifali Muttappa, and the third team is TL7, Government Law College, Mumbai, consisting of Khushman Mirza, Nikhil Jalan, and Namasri Bhanushali. Any of the teams, are you all here? If you can just switch on your cameras or acknowledge, raise your hands.
Sir, team 6 from Praveen Gandhi College of Law. I'm here.
Sir, team 8 from Jesus Law College. Yes, sir.
We have Hemika from JSS and Dinesh from Praveen Gandhi College of Law.
Thank you so much, sir.
The next is the 3rd best memorial. This goes to team code TL1, the West Bengal National University of Judicial Sciences, consisting of Priyanshu Kar, Parth Patel, and Harsh Chobe. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we can see Priyanshu and Parth, both of them on screen. Congratulations. Now,
Thank you, sir.
continuing the team placed 4th. This is team TL11 from School of Excellence in Law, the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University, consisting of Kapil, Yuvraj, and Senthil Kumar. Congratulations, team.
Thank you so much, sir.
We have Kapil,
Thank you so
Yuvraj,
much, sir.
all 3 of them on screen. Congratulations. Now the team placed 3rd. This is the team from Tamil Nadu National Law University, Tiruchirappalli, that is with team code TL19. Team members are Abhinay, Deekshana, and Ramachandran. Congratulations. You
Thank
can
you,
see
sir.
Abhinaya, yeah, Lakshmi Sheila Ramachandran. Congratulations. Do you want to say something?
Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir. And we tried our best, and congratulations to all the other winners as well. Thank you.
Very well. Now moving on to the individual accolades. We will start with the 4th best student advocate. I would just like to mention the best student advocates. This category is from the preliminary rounds, consisting of where all the 24 teams have participated. The 4th best student advocate goes to Amulya Prasad from JSS Law College, team code TL8. Congratulations, Amulya. Are you here? I think candidate, this participant is not there. Now, moving to the 3rd best student advocate, we have, this is being shared this year by 3 bright participants, 3 of them. One is Satyanarayan Swami with from KAD Societies Law College, Bengaluru, with team code TL3. Next is Simran Kadilkar from VM Salgaonkar College of Law, Goa, team code TL15. And yes, I would like to correct myself. There are 2 contenders and not 3, as I mentioned earlier. So 2 of them, Satya from KLE and Simran from VM Salgaonkar, who shared the 3rd best student advocate. Congratulations. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have Satya from KLE.
Yes, sir.
We also have Simran from VM Salgaonkar. Congratulations.
Satya from Kelly Law College, Bangalore.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome. Now, we will announce the best researcher. The best researcher is Advika Singh from Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law, Patiala, team code TL22. Advika takes home a cash prize of rupees 7,000. Congratulations, Advika. Are you there, Advika? Any team, anyone from her team? Okay, moving on now to the 2nd best student advocate. This is from team code TL20, Nivedita Tiwari from SRM University, NCR campus.
Yes, sir. I'm present, sir.
Congratulations, Nivedita.
Thank you, sir.
Now, the best student advocate the best student advocate is shared by Hemika Punama from JSS Law College and Isaac Matthew from School of Legal Studies, Cochin University of Science and Technology. Both of them share the prize of 7,000 rupees. Hemika is with team code TL8 and Isaac Matthew is team code TL9. Congratulations, Hemika and Isaac. Would you want to say something?
So this competition was a wonderful opportunity, and this is my first national law moot court competition. So I learned a lot. Thank you so much for organizing this so well.
It is this support, this encouragement that keeps us going, and see you in other competitions as well. All the best.
Thank you,
think Sir. Not here, and we will now move on to the 2nd best memorial. The 2nd best memorial goes to Rohit Divyanshu Singla Dheeraj Verma from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University, Sonipat, with team code TL12. Congratulations, team. The 2nd best memorial this is shared by 4 teams. All 4 have got equal scores, and we have a team from School of Excellence in Law, the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University with team code TL11, Kapil, Yuvraj and Senthil, who were also the team placed 4th. And we have again the team code TL19, Abhinaya Dikshna and Lakshmi Shila from Tamil Nadu National Law University, Tiruchirappalli, who were team placed 3rd. And Athira Gopan, Alina Joshi and Surya Regunath from Marg Rigorous College of Law with team code TL17. So these 4 teams have won the 2nd best memorial. Congratulations. Dr. Ambedkar National Law University, Sonipat, School of Excellence, Tamil Nadu National Law University, and MAR Rigorous College of Law. Congratulations. Any of you here?
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, we are here, sir. From School of Excellence.
Yes, yes. Would you like to say something?
Yes, it was a great experience in participating in this competition, sir. We have learned a lot from this, and we will be participating in future competitions too, in order to make ourselves learning better. Thank you so much, sir.
All the best to you. Now, the best memorial. The best memorial has comes with a cash prize of rupees 10,000 to Sohail Sen, Akshita Agarwal, and Abhishena Dey from Symbiosis Law School, Hyderabad, with team code TL13, TL13. Now for the big prize, the winning team. This is team code TL3, KLE Societies Law College, Satyanarayana, Chandralekha, and Shrishti.
Hello, sir. This is TL13.
Sorry?
Am I audible? This is TL13.
Okay, TL13, best memorial. Please come on. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. We have been waiting for this opportunity. It means a great deal to us. Thank you so much, sir, for this honor.
All the best to you. And so we have the winners, TL3, Satyanarayana, Chandralekha, the winning team, who take home a cash prize of rupees 25,000. Congratulations. I can see Shrishti there. And Chandralekha, both of you are together. Congratulations. Please share what you want to.
Sir, it was a great experience for us. And this is my first moot court that I have won. And Surana, and I would like to thank Surana and MS Ramaiah. And they have conducted it really well. And I'm really happy. And yes, sir, I'm just happy. You tell.
Just something I would like to share. When you thank, first you must always thank your gurus first, because they are the ones who really inspire you, lead you, guide you. And of course, your parents, your co-team members, and even your opponents. You need to thank them because they gave you that edge today so that you could win. Without their support, you wouldn't have won. All the best.
The mentor is in the same meeting, sir.
She's attending the call.
She's in this call here.
She's a coordinator, sir. She's right here in the meeting.
Yeah, very well. And now the runner-up team, congratulations, team TL1 from the West Bengal National University of Judicial Sciences, consisting of Priyanshu, Parth, and Harsh. They take home a cash prize of rupees 15,000. We can see Parth and Harsh on screen, as well as Priyanshu. Would you want to share something?
Yes, it's a great honor, and considering that it's an incredible feeling, sir, because we're first year students and like our exams are also held tomorrow. But then finishing this well in our first mood, we are incredibly happy here. So.
Very good, very good. I think that's a great beginning, and a mooter, your future is known through moots, is what Senior Advocate Mr. KTS Tulsi says. He is also part of our advisory board, and he says, if you start mooting well, you know where you will be going into the future. So all the best to you. Now,
thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I have the next individual big prize, best speaker of the finals. Who is the best speaker of the finals? It's from team TL3, KLE Societies Law College, Chandralekha. Congratulations, Chandralekha. You are the best speaker of the finals.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
I think you will have to thank the honorable bench here, because they are the ones who decided who the best speaker is.
Indeed. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. So can the winners have the privilege to ask the honorable judges the feedback?
Yes, as soon as you can request them.
Surely, sir. Thank you.
Before we move on, if you can just switch on your cameras so a screenshot can be taken. I have one more announcement to make, and that is the Spirit of Surana Award. We at Surana and Surana lay down high standards in mooting that has its outcome in this award, which is an excellence in camaraderie and performance given to the teams who have excellence in camaraderie and performance, excellence of intellect and astuteness in argumentation, team solidarity, who participate in spirit and promote a healthy competition with goodwill and harmony with other participating teams. And this award goes to team code TL15, Devi Sharwani Education Society's VM Salgaonkar College of Law, consisting of Simran, Rochelle, and Chelsea. So these three members of the team, congratulations. Are you here, any one of you?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir, we're present here.
So congratulations, you have won this Spirit of Surana Award.
Thank you
And,
so much, sir.
Would you want to say something, having participated in this competition?
So we were really grateful for having to participate in this competition, and we really learned a lot from this competition.
Very good, very well. And as you all know that we have a judgment writing competition attached to this move. And I hope most of you, other than the semi-finalists, have submitted their judgments. The semi-finalists and the finalists should submit by noon tomorrow, and the judgment writing competition winners will be intimated to you by the Moot Court Society and Surana, Moot Court Society of Ramaiah and Surana shortly. The winners will take a cash prize of 10,000 in that, and runners up a cash prize of rupees 7,000. Before I wind up, I must thank the honorable bench here, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhaktavatsala, Honorable Mr. Justice Michael Dekuna, Honorable Mr. Justice B.A. Patil, all the judges of the competition, Professor Dr. Rose Verghese, Dr. Om Prakash, Ms. Somlata Moli, Ms. Astha Khare, of the faculty coordinators, the other faculty members, staff, Nikhil, Drupad, Rushuk, Neha, Sanjana, Rashika, other Moot Court committee members, students of the participants of the competition, without whom this event would not have been possible. And special thanks to my colleague Deepa Rajgopal for supporting and carrying all the weight on her shoulders. Thank you so much, and a very good evening to all of you.
Thank you, sir, for declaring the results as well as for addressing the gathering today. I now invite Dr. Om Prakash and Professor Dr. Rose Verghese, ma'am, to felicitate our honored and respected judges.
Very good. Yesterday was Earth Day. Yesterday was Earth Day. This is right. Suraj Govindraj had sent greetings. Thank you.
I would now like to invite Neha, Secretary of the Moot Court Committee of Ramaiah College of Law, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Somebody wanted to put question to us.
They wanted your
Neha has some technical issues. She'll be joining the call in a few seconds.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible, Neha. You can speak now.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Neha.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So, a very good evening to one and all present here. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks before this august gathering. I would like to thank our most valued judge, Honorable Justice Shri Bhaktavatsala, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka. Sir, I would like to thank you on behalf of Ramaiah College of Law and the RCL Moot Court Committee for accepting our invitation and gracing us with your presence. I would like to thank Honorable Justice John Michael Kunha, former Judge of Karnataka High Court, and Honorable Justice B.A. Patil, former Judge of Karnataka High Court, for accepting our invitation and gracing us with your presence. I would like to thank Shri B.S. Ramaprasad, retired IAS officer, the Chief Executive of Gokula Education Foundation, and Shri G. Ramachandra, Chief of Finance of Gokula Education Foundation, for their constant support and contribution in providing us with necessary resources to ensure the success of this event. I would like to thank Mr. Preetham Surana, Head of Academic Initiatives of Surana and Surana, for partnering with Ramaiah College of Law and providing guidance throughout these years. Sir, we look forward to having many more fruitful associations with you in the coming future. We would also like to make a special mention to Ms. Deepa Rajgopal for heading the coordination and providing us with technical support. I would like to thank our beloved Director of Academics, Professor Dr. Rose Varghese ma'am, and our dear Principal Dr. Om Prakash for being the strong pillars of support in all initiatives undertaken by Ramaiah College of Law. I would extend immense gratitude to the judges of the various rounds of the competition, along with the wonderful participants, for their enthusiastic participation and wholehearted cooperation. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the faculty, student committee members, volunteers, office staff, library and house cleaning staff, and all other members of the Ramaiah family who have worked round the clock throughout the event to make it a grand success. Thank you all and hope to see you again.